Welcome back. After almost 2 long years, Australia's fortress walls are about to come crashing down, reopening to the fully vaccinated around the world in under 2 weeks.
Let's get today's take on this with Nova's Tim Blackwell and Nine Honey's Shelley Horton. Tim, we've been warned people around the world are wary of our tough border stances, our mandates as well. This is not going to be a quick fix, is it?
No, but it's Australia, mates, and they're going to be so keen to come here. Americans want to wrestle crocodiles again, and British people want to taste cold beer and maybe even see what a winning cricket team looks like in the flesh. Hey, zinger, controversial. But I saw on the Today Show earlier, obviously, we are a long way from ready. As you said, we've got to clean up the place. And our major cities, Sydney and Melbourne especially, I mean, the CBDs are pretty dead. We're wearing masks everywhere. I know staff are still in short supply. So let's get our cities looking good so these tourists have something to look at.
Yeah.
Get the spray and wipe out for sure.
You do have to worry a little bit about what reputational damage, I suppose, has been done internationally. Shelley, how would you sell Australia to the world right now and invite and sell Australia to tourists overseas?
Look, the thing is, we kept Australia pretty safe. Like, compared to other countries, we have actually done a great job. We're an island, we shut everything off, we sorted ourselves out, and now we're open again. I don't think there are going to be that many tourists that are going, oh, I don't really want to go down there because WA won't open their border. I mean, they probably don't even know, what WA is. So I think, come on, as a Queenslander...
Did you not hear Melissa Joan Hart before?
As a Queenslander, I want everyone coming up to Queensland. We want a lot of, fun adventures.
All right.
And we want to get all of the international... students who have been travelling around to come back and work in the restaurants.
All right, Shelley.
That's the other thing.
Here's my pitch to you two. I want you guys to come up with a slogan. What's our slogan be? Like Australia, where the bloody hell are you? Was the famous Scott Morrison one.
Yeah.
What is your... I'll go to you first, Shelley. Shelley, Australia, selling to the world. What?
Australia, we're ready.
Yeah,
Come
that's
at
pretty
us.
good.
Oofty. What about you, Tim?
We're here, we're queer, get used to it.
I think I like
You've got to give me more notice than
used that before.
Scott Morrison had at least 5 minutes to come up with where the bloody hell are you? Throw that on me like that.
I don't know, did he? Righto, we'll put those ones
Thank you.
away on the shelf for a while.
Put it to a vote on
We'll
Facebook.
circle back, we'll correspond, our people will be in touch, etc.
Cool.
OK, also making news this morning, a major school shake-up. The long-standing 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. school day could be in for a change, according to the New South Wales Premier. This is interesting. Mr Perrottet says the hours are out of date with modern life, with trials already underway in some schools. Shell, what's your take on this?
Look, as a woman who is child-free by choice, I think I am highly qualified to talk about this, but stick with me. I do think I have an answer. I think the reason that schools are out of touch is because we can't get parents leaving work at 3 to pick kids up. So I think we extend school hours from 9 till 5. And what happens in those extra 2 hours is they actually do the homework that they would have been doing at home and then maybe have supervised play. Then we're going to solve all the problems for childcare. We're going to get women back in the workforce. And thank you, it took a child-free woman to come up with this.
I think she's got a point.
That is better than her slogan.
Well, I think there are merits to that.
Yeah, I think there are.
I think a big part of this is to cater for women who work in the health sector and are working shift work. A lot of those women are starting earlier, so 7 a.m, 8 a.m. So I know there are trials underway already in Marylands, I think it is, in Sydney, where they start at 8 a.m. and finish earlier to cater for those sorts of shift working arrangements. Tim, do you see the benefits to that?
It's a shift idea, Sylvia. It's I don't like it because
You don't like it?
It's hard enough. I've got to get the kids to school at 8:45. I've got 3 of them. Got to get them dressed. Got to get them breakfast. Sometimes have a conversation with them. Maybe do their reader. I've got to get up before 6 as it is for that stuff. That means I've got to get up at 4 a.m. to get them there by 7. And then, as Shelley said, what happens at 1? They've got to do after school care, so they're going to be in other care anyway. In junior high, I did junior high in the States, and we started at 7:30 in the morning and finished at 2 p.m. And as a kid, it was amazing. But I could tell it cut into my mother's savvy bee time, and she didn't enjoy that. So I don't think it does reflect.
I think it's
life
a terrific idea, and I don't think it's catered at someone like you.
Well, it's not catered to do for people who do morning TV either, Sylvia. We can't all finish work at 1 p.m. and then swan around with our children and go to the park.
Sorry about you and your 2-hour workday, mate. Well, how about we rearrange the whole
3 p.m. now.
school program, education system for you so that you can have a 9 a.m. savvy bee? Would that work?
Yeah, it absolutely will.
Once again, sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, you guys stay there. When
we
come
solved
back,
stuff today?
We did. The first dinner party and that Shoey, see the stunt that dialed up the drama. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. MAFS groom Al tried to break the ice at the first dinner party of the season last night with a stunt that, well, dialed up the drama.
What are you doing?
Do it.
Why is his shoes on? He's gonna do it.
Oh, we have beer and a shoe. Oh, he's not. Is he going to drink?
I always said, like, there's 2 tests in our relationship. It's how he acts in a social setting and moving in together. And I really need him to throw up when we move out.
Shelley and Tim are still here to discuss this. Shell, I mean, he ain't getting a kiss today, is he?
Well, that's the thing. He tried to go in for a kiss afterwards, and I'm like, ah. Look,
do you think,
all I can
watching
think,
a bloke do a shoey, do you think that's like, oh, good on you, mate?
No, I honestly just said, oh, these, like, MAFS just delivers, really.
It does, always.
It's got to go to the next step. But my thing with the shoey is I just think athlete's foot, toe jam, I am
Tinea.
very concerned about, like, the hygiene levels when it comes to doing a shoey. And I kind of love that Mel was like, we have beer in a shoe. It's like, no, Mel, it's a shoey.
Yeah.
We're Aussies.
Also,
we all know what that is.
Is it wet? It's going to be wet. Do you have to dry it off for a little bit afterwards? Because you can't walk around with the squeaky shoes.
I'm not sure, Tim, that the putting your foot back in the shoe is the worst part about the shoey.
No, it's not.
No.
I'm concerned, though. I've never seen an Asahi so disrespected in my entire life. So that's point number one. But I maybe think some people might like it. Maybe it shows that he's prepared to, to do things a little dirty, Maybe that's what some people are in a relationship for.
Okay.
Obviously, not all those girls in that room hated it. Look at it.
You'd know a thing or two, wouldn't you, Tim, about embarrassing your wife in public?
That's why, Sylvia, we go out separately. And that's why we've been happily married for so many years.
That and the 9 a.m. savvy bees.
That's exactly right.
Hey,
yes.
I've come up with my slogan. Can I give it
this
to you
is
now?
for Australia? Go ahead.
Okay. So Australia will protect you from the virus, but our animals may still kill you.
Too long.
Okay.
I like this one.
like
I
it?
thought of this. I like Australia. Can, you want to.
Can.
I can't believe Scott Morrison didn't think of that.
I know, what was he thinking? Of course, go.
No, Scott Morrison's more like, how good's Australia?
How good.
Well, that's done.
How
That
good.
slogan's done.
Oh, sorry.
Righto. Well, this has been fun. As
We'll keep
always.
workshopping
as
this,
always.
guys, and we'll have the campaign by the end of the year. Thanks, team. Good to
Thanks,
see
guys.
you.
Bye. Next on Today Extra, 9 to 5.